So, what's the crack?
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, I'm...
Al Capone, how you...
Goldie Garneau, the one and only.
Easy choice.
Yes, I'm Goldie Garneau. Try not to stare, chérie. Goldie Garneau, the one and only.
Good choice.
Goldie Garneau, the pleasure is all yours.
Ha, good decision.
Maggie Dyer, at your service.
Got you covered.
¿Qué pasó, güey?
Daniel McKee Jackson here, at your service.
¿Qué pasó, güey?
You and I could do good business together.
Good choice.
It's time to clean up this city.
Let's take this city.
Good choice.
Comment va?
The pleasure.
Comment va?
Call me Scott. Alphonse.
Hey,
Hey, how you doing?
Goldie
Good decision. Good choice.
Hey there, dollface.
muy bien.
You and I can do plenty of business together.
Good evening, Daniel.
Mayor Thompson, I'm surprised to see you at the Dunbar Club.
It's Bill to my friends.
Is it wise, Bill, for the mayor to be seen in an illegal gambling establishment?
I don't know, Daniel. This is Chicago. There's a chance it might win me the election by a landslide. I wanted to come by in person to say I was sorry to hear about your father.
I thank you, Bill, but I get the feeling you're just buttering me up.
I'm just coming to meet one of my favorite constituents. I have a soft spot for charitable organizations, which is what you seem to have become, giving free funeral services to half the ward.
Doesn't sound like any of your business either way.
Doesn't sound like business at all. Not one that lasts long, anyway.
It's a loan. How would it be if we weren't able to bury our father when the time came? People need this.
Like they need your hooch and whores and illegal policy rackets? Of course, I don't know any of that.
It's as savory as your business, Mr. Mayor. I think I'm the more honest of the two of us.
I'm going to be honest with you now. Jackson the businessman is smarter than Jackson the humanitarian. I'd like to speak to him, please.
I'll check if he's in. What's your request?
I have some issues in my administration at the moment. There's an opportunist, Mr. Jerry Johnson, who doesn't share my vision for the city. He's threatening to go to the papers. I'd like you to stop him before he impacts my re-election campaign. Just scare him. Nothing too extreme.
I know Jerry. I let him borrow some money to pay for his kids' medical bills.
Good. Then you've got leverage.
Leveraging a sick kid? Come on, Bill. I'm not a monster.
I'm not saying threaten him or anything. It's just good to have in your back pocket. You get me?
How much can the city spare for this important work?
I thought you had the interests of the community at heart. Aren't I the community?
You are when it suits you, coming in here looking for my help.
I'll give you...
You do think I'm a charity?
Bet it on the wheel. You might get lucky.
The will might be more generous than you when it comes to giving me what I want.
Is this about me endorsing you as committeeman for the 2nd Ward? Daniel the humanitarian, sure, but Daniel the businessman.
Be careful which one you decide to deal with, Mayor Thompson.
Give it time, Daniel. With the election, we need discretion.
Keep the money. I need your word. When the time is right, you'll give me your endorsement.
I promise.
I don't believe you, but I'll go against my better judgment. Again.
You help me, I help you. That's the deal. Take the money anyway, huh? The goodwill of the people. Call me when it's done. You can trust me, Daniel. Now, is there a back door out of here?
Sure. Let me show you out.
Welcome to Chicago. Let's have a look around.
As you command. Okay. Okay.
Chicago is a dangerous place, and in order to survive, you're gonna need to learn how to fight. Fortunately, I know right where you can find one.
Okay.
This joint belongs to Ronnie O'Neill. He calls himself the boss of the Meat Packers gang. His thugs aren't going to know what hit them. In Empire of Sin, combat is turn-based. The queue of characters waiting to take their turn is above, and the turn order is decided by a character's initiative stat. If enemies are allied with a boss, that boss is also shown under their portrait. The action bar is below. In combat, you can move or choose an action from the action bar. Some actions require a... Each character has two...
No open caskets for you. Ashes to ashes.
I'm coming for you.
Using cover is vital to your survival. Cover is provided by the environment. Walls, cars, big objects, etc. Cover can be full or half cover, represented by a half shield. You can be flanked by the enemy and lose all of the cover benefits. So, be careful. Got it? Good.
There could be no other end.
When you win a racket, you have several options. Let's take this place over and make it ours. And let's make this a speakeasy. Taking a place over costs less than buying it outright, and it's free to keep the racket type the same. Now this racket's yours, and that's how it's done. You want something? Take it. You're gonna need some guards to keep your speakeasy safe, so open up the racket screen. You got 4 different ways you can class up the joint, starting with security. The information panel to the right shows your security's current state and what you'll get in the next upgrade. Select Upgrade to go to the next level. You can rush the upgrade by selecting the Rush button. Go ahead and since you got a stage, get yourself a band. Upgrading ambience improves your draw. Higher draw means more customers and more money. Select Upgrade to add a band. Go ahead and rush the band too. I'm sure they're used to it. Select Rush. That's what I'm talking about. Looks great. Now, let's get out of here. You got other work to do.
Got it. Got it. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Moving.
The gunfire attracted some of the local criminal talent, and they're looking for work. As your empire grows, you'll gain access to bigger and better hired guns, too. Notice that your crew members have gangsters range from you'll find now. Hire your second crew member.
Born ready, baby.
Yes.
Now you got yourself a squad. Just in time, too. Your new speakeasy isn't gonna last long without alcohol. It's the resource that makes your world go round. Just so happens Ronnie O'Neill's got a brewery close by. Let's take it over. Zoom out to the world map to see where it is.
Coming for you.
The meat packers were expecting you. Hopefully they've also expected their funerals. Let's take them out.
Okay. No open casket for you. There could be.
Now we're talking!
You're gonna need more than a few guns to take out Ronnie and his guards. Luckily, the black market's got everything you need. Open the black market. Now that you're in the shop window, it's time to get yourself some provisions. Check the stats and effects of any item in the shop in the right window pane. If you want a recommendation, you can't go wrong with a first aid kit. Leave the shop when you have what you need. Now, take over Ronnie's brewery to let him know who's boss.
Moving. How can I help? Got it. All right. How can I help? All right. Moving. Yes. Got it.
You need to move into cover. Breweries are well guarded.
best man win.
Now we're talking.
Take this racket over too. Breweries are critical to your empire. Each brewery can supply alcohol to a small number of rackets. Select Takeover to make this one yours. It's free to set up a racket of the same type you took over. It'll cost you to re-outfit a racket as something else. Select Brewery.
You've been taking my rackets, Jackson, and I ain't too fucking happy about it. You should stick to working with stiffs. This is pointless. When you decide you want to talk face to face, you know where to find me.
Step outside the brewery.
Okay. Moving. Got it. How may I help? As you command. Greetings. Okay. All right. All right. Okay.
Sit-downs with another boss are serious business. They usually take place in a boss's racket, but they can take place in safe houses too. Zoom out to the world map to find Ronnie's safe house.
Got it. As you command. Yes, as you wish. All right. All right. Okay. All right.
I heard you were half a saint, Daniel. Racketeering doesn't suit you. You got the wrong type of hat.
I'm far from saintly.
Right. You've been stealing my rackets. And saints ain't usually thieves. But if you don't learn to play by the rules, you're gonna be seeing angels fucking soon.
Every empire comes to an end, Ronnie. One as measly as yours wasn't going to last long.
Is that right? You might want to watch what you say. I ain't afraid of getting the floors dirty.
I'd rather you didn't. They're gonna be my floors soon.
You surprised me, Jackson. You got edge. So I'm gonna give you one more chance. Give me back my rackets, or you're gonna find out firsthand just how deep Lake Michigan goes. What's it gonna be?
You'll say I'm old-fashioned, but I'd much rather settle this the traditional way.
If it's fisticuffs you want, Daniel, then I'll tell you what. It's your funeral.
Doubtful.
This is a boss battle, in a literal sense. To win at this game, you need to be the last one standing. Take Ronnie out, and his empire is all yours.
I'm on it.
Right on.
We reap what we sow.
Right. That's the only part for you. Hot damn!
Moving. Understood.
Okay, doing this.
On my way.
Hot damn! Damn it!
Gotcha.
I appreciate you. Now we're talking.
Congratulations! You got your first safe house. Defend it at all costs. Your safe house gives you both defensive and offensive benefits. Like everything else, your safe house needs security. It also has a small brewery in case the feds shut down everything else. You can upgrade as you need to, but to win at Sin, you're going to need more than that. Right now, you'll need to do the legwork, but eventually, you'll get an underboss to do your bidding, while you command things from here. This is your empire at a glance. Everything you need is here, and it goes pretty deep. You can see things like who runs the neighborhood, what people are drinking versus what you're serving, what others in the neighborhood are up to. You can see opportunity, too. Optimize alcohol, get an underboss and an advisor, add some synergy bonuses, or even a hotel. Have a look around. When you're ready, select the Racket tab. The Racket tab shows every racket you know about, including those owned by others. You can see what level of upgrade they're at and compare your own. Now, select Customer. The Customer tab shows how well you do in filling your rackets with customers. You can increase customers by upgrading your word-of-mouth advertising, locating next to other rackets, or improving your ambience. Next, open the Finance screen. The Finance tab gives you an overview of everything you're making and spending. Last, select Alcohol. The Alcohol tab gives you an overview on what's being made and where. You can see your upgrades here as well, and how they can be improved. Looks like you just got a mission.
All right.
Get a better look at what you need to do by opening the mission screen. Here, you can see a list of active missions, as well as each mission's requirements and descriptions. You can toggle completed missions by selecting the Closed tab. Your active mission will also appear on the main screen. Close the mission screen. You need to get moving. Get a crew. Get rackets. Fortify them. Make allies.
Got it.
So, what now? Well, that's up to you, boss. You've got the tools to take over this city. How you do it is up to you. Take a look at your mission journal to get started. You've got to take this city piece by piece. If you want a suggestion, you can start by taking control of this neighborhood first. Good luck, Kingpin.
All right. Okay. 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 All right.
This is the Diplomacy screen. As you meet other bosses, you can offer trades and alliances, demand a sit-down, or start a war. Work your contacts before you off them.
Moving. All right. All right. As you command. Got it. Okay. Okay. For the finest palace. All right. Okay. All right. Got it. All right. All right. Okay. All right. Understood. Okay. As you wish. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Okay.
No, thank you.
Okay. As you wish. Okay. Got it. Understood.
Hey, Kingpin, do you want more pointers about how combat works in Empire of Sin? First, let's talk chance to hit. Every attack's accuracy depends on lots of things, like what kind of weapon you have equipped, your marksmanship level, and the enemy's defense. The default target for any attack will always be the one you've got the highest chance of hitting. Handy, ain't it? While in combat, both indoors and outdoors, you'll notice tiles that are highlighted along the edge of the combat area or around the door. These tiles are your exit points. Moving a character to one of these tiles will cause the escape action to appear on your action bar. Using this action will allow your characters to escape current combat and return safely to your safe house. When you or one of your crew is downed, there's a chance that you'll start bleeding out. When that happens, you'll have a limited amount of turns to get them back up, or they'll be gone for good. Use a first aid kit, doctor's bag, or a mob doctor with the heal ability to get them back on their feet. Negative status effects, such as bleed or poison, can be removed in two ways. Mob doctors can use their heal ability on themselves or on a target character. Or, if you've got a bandage, you can use it to remove a negative status effect from the active character or a target character. Just remember, the bandage is consumed upon use. One last thing. If you get injured, you can heal yourself both in and out of combat using a first aid kit, doctor's bag, or a mob doctor's heal ability. If you're in combat, use the item or ability as an action to heal the injured crew member.
Ashes to ashes.
I'm coming for you. Moving. Need a better position. Smack these punks. Got him.
Ashes to ashes.
Okay, doing this. Assholes. On my way. Wreck this crew!
Okay.
Hello, idiots! Gonna hammer you down. Gonna mess you up. Moving in. Need a better position. Ruin these bitches! Moving. Hello, idiots!
Ashes to ashes.
Knock him around!
As you wish. That.
Need a better position.
Ashes to ashes. There could be no other end.
Each character has 2 utility slots and 1 equipment slot. Consumable items can be equipped to the utility slots. Equipment, like body armor, can be equipped to the equipment slot. Highlight an item to see what its effects are. You can see which items are available and which ones are being held by another crew member. Select an item now and add it to your utility slot. And that's how it's done. You can do this.
Got it.
You've picked up a new tier of weapon. Head into the gangster sheet to learn how to equip it. Here you'll see your active character's loadout. This is all of the Here you can see all of the weapons that your faction has available, and which weapons your character can equip. Note, each profession is limited to certain weapon types. Select a new weapon from the faction inventory if you want to equip it to your active character.
Okay. All right. As you command.
Hey, Kingpin, you've got a new talent available. You want to learn about talent trees? Now, head into the talent tree to see what talents you've got available to you. You've got 5 tiers of available talents that you can learn. Talents take time to learn, so after you choose a talent, you'll have to wait a while until you can use it. Once you pick a talent from a tier, you can't learn any others from that tier again, so make sure you pick the one you want. Look through your available talents and pick one now. Gangsters have talents too, and their talents are specific to their professions. Check out one of your gangsters to see what kind of talents they've got available to them.
Got it. As you command. Okay. Moving. Okay. Okay. Got it. All right.
The Empire overview is divided into neighborhoods. It allows you to see things like who's running the neighborhood, how safe it is, what synergies you have, and what people are drinking. You can keep an eye on how many customers